Alright, welcome back. BRM had a new update literally like 3 hours ago. I know, I woke up late. It's because I was so tired. But anyway, we're just going to hop right into it because there's so much to go over in this new update. And we're just going to start with the M249 saw. It's about 10 grand, which is kind of insane. But, you know, we're going to buy it anyway. Let's look at some of the stock options. So that has a fix and a collapsible stock. I'm gonna guess the fix has better recoil because that's generally how it works. No other camos or anything like that. You can have a front sling mount, which I'm interested to see how that works. Does not look like there's an option for a suppressor. There's two different handguards. You can have one that has the rails and one without rails. I'm going to use the one with the rails because I like the rails more. They added a bunch of new flashlights and sights. So these are all the new flashlights. This one might actually look... Some of these I think are handgun flashlights, which is actually kind of cool. There's two different types of magazines. There's a green one and a black one. Because my whole gun is black, I'm just going to go with black. But as you can see, there's a bunch of new sights here. We have a new ACOG sight. We have a new, looks like Raider. Basically a new version of the Raider Gen 2, which is kind of cool because I've always wanted another version of that scope. And then it looks like a black Raider kind of scope looking thing. The ETAC, the attack, I guess is what that would be called. That actually looks really cool too. We also got like the scepter, which is really cool. I've always wanted the scepter in this game. We kind of had one, but it wasn't actually called the scepter. So that's cool too. We got a couple of other ones. If I went through everything in this update, it would take so long, so let's just like kind of let's put a holographic on this and just call it good. There's no new shell exterior, no new grips, none of that stuff, just some normal stuff here. They also added the VSS Vintorez, which is really cool because I've kind of wanted this gun in the game for a while. You actually have a 30x, which is crazy. No other handgun or handguard options. You can have this though, which is what we're gonna do. You gotta have a side rail, obviously. Let's just put a hollow on it for now, and we'll play around with that later. Darkwood is definitely what we're going on that. All right, let's hop into open world. And let's check out some of the new things. So they added so much. They added a bunch of new personal equipment. There's new gloves. There's new helmets. Let's just actually do that really quick. So they added gloves, the Marksman mitts, the Hog Alpha gloves, which are kind of cool. And then the GS FRP 2s. Not really sure. There's really no difference in any of these. These ones might be my new favorite. And it looks like they also got a bunch of new camos. Let's see if they added those to the Slingshot Tactical. Nope, okay, there's still just those two. But the Marksman mitts, the GS, let's see what the Marksman mitts, okay, just black and brown. That's kind of unfortunate. Let's see what these are. Just sage green. Okay. So the Hog ones have the most options, but they don't really change much, unfortunately, as far as like the bottom texture. But they still look kind of cool. And I just don't know if I like those. I don't know. It'll come down to like a personal preference thing, but I'll run them just because. We also, I don't think we got any new plate carriers. Let me see. I don't believe we did. Yeah, no, we didn't. Okay. They also added a bunch of new patches that I will come up here and show you. So they added most of these, like the, I think the laser tag one was already in. But there's a couple of them, yeah, mostly like right here. Special Brew, Shenanigan, or no, that one was already in. The Steel one was already in. I think We Come in Peace. Nope. There's the I'm Scared Too. This one's probably my favorite. What's Room Clearing? That's kind of sick. We have Designated Pilot, Speed Enforced by Radar. We see right here, Speed Enforced by Radar. That's kind of sick. There's some other ones. Room Service, maybe? No, that one's already there. Ping Chilling. That's actually kind of funny. Need a lit. I think most of these are. Okay, Suppressive Fire is definitely with this one. I'm Scared Too. That's kind of funny. Because How's My Flying? That's good. Grav Clear Brew. I don't know if some of these are going cyclic. Front Toward Enemy for Ronograd. All of these, here's Designated Pilot here, I was just talking about that one. Most of these are actually kind of cool. I think this one might be new, the Black Cat Pirate. No, maybe not. Anyway, oh, that one's definitely new. That's kind of cool, though. So, a bunch of new morale patches, just really cool to see. We also got a new watch, which is not my favorite. I don't like that at all. I wonder if they gave it new colors. Nope, they did not. Alright, cool. Then we have a new helmet, the HG. Oh, it's a pilot helmet. Okay, they finally added back the pilot helmet. So, I do kind of like the foliage green on this. And they do have fixed night vision, so you can only use some night vision. Battery pack, okay, they do have a visor, which is kind of sick. We do have, oh, they also have a face cover. Yeah, we're gonna have to get that. And it also comes in green. Okay. So, this is actually sick. We are so back, guys. That's all I'm saying. Also, the MIC H2000 got a couple of extra spray paint new spray paint stuff. Additional textures. Okay, so it's just new spray paint options and customizations, like wrapped goggles, I think is what that said right here. I mean, yeah, that's actually kind of sick. I can't even lie. Anyway, we're gonna go back to this because this is my staple here. I usually run that one, I think. So now we're going to go into the handguns. There's a V230, which I believe is just an updated M17. Yep, it is. And I'm pretty sure that you can actually maybe put a sight on this one. Yeah, you can. Okay. Actually, hold on. Maybe you can't. I was thinking maybe you could. This one now has the option for a suppressor. We got a couple new handgun flashlights. That one's probably going to be my favorite. Aha! Here we go. So you can actually put a sight on this one. I want to see what some of the sights are here. This one's my favorite handgun sight, so I'm going to run this one. I do wish that these came with the tan option, but you know, that's just how it be sometimes. That's alright. But I'm definitely going to be liking this gun, the V230, quite a bit. For those who don't know, it's literally just a SIG P320, which, by the way, just got recalled in the military because they were not very good, but because they'll actually go off on their own. Anyway, without Oh, there's actually a compact version too, which is kind of sick. But I'm gonna stick with the standard version, just because I think the standard version is my favorite. Okay, and then there is one more new gun that actually replaced the FAL. For what reason, I'm not really sure. It's literally just the FAL, they just renamed it. Okay, probably for copyright reasons. If I had to guess, that's probably what happened, unfortunately. Because obviously, they do have to deal with copyright stuff, which sucks, because some companies just are awful. Alright, now, they did add a shit ton of muzzle stuff, and also a bunch of other locks and stuff, like C-lock stuff. It would take so long to go through everything, so we're just gonna hop into open world here, and I want to test out. Oh, there's actually people here now. Oh, that's sick. Okay, so the mess hall is something that I'm going to get into in just a second. So these have 200 rounds. Also, let's check this out. Yeah, I like that. I'm sorry. If you don't like this gun, you're insane. Alright, that reload was smooth, too. You can... Oh, they take up so much space. Okay. So, and you are hella slow. Alright, I mean, it makes sense. I don't know what I thought was going to happen. And your ADS time is really slow, too. Anyway, let's just... That sounds aggressive. I like that. Okay. The recoil isn't bad. You just, like, really have to have a lot of mouse. I know I'm not controlling it very well, but you get the point. So that's actually kind of sick. How's the recoil with the bipod? Oh, it's not existent. Okay. So I think the actual idea is to use the bipod, which is, it's probably what they intended. Also, the reload time is so slow. Okay, I'm gonna hop in PvP with that in a little bit, but first we're gonna go raid some places because there was actually a new update to AI. I hope this is the change that I've been calling for this whole time. I hope this actually changes something. We're going to test both of these guns in PvP. But for now, I'm just going to stick with my M4. Give me 1 second. Also, they did add the black version of the ANPEC 15, which is something I've wanted for so long. I don't know why they didn't do it in the first place, but they finally added it. And this is probably going to end up being my new M4 setup. We'll see, though. Let's, Oh, okay. I don't really like this side as much as I thought I did. Okay. Let me change this really quick. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Okay, so these scopes are just the same thing, which I really don't like that sight picture, so I'm going to change that really quick. We're going to change it to the Raider. I think the Raider probably is my favorite scope, just because I think it looks the coolest, and yeah, I don't know. I think all the other scopes, like all these new ones, maybe the TA-11 I might run, or the Scepter. I think the Scepter. Actually, you know what? Let's just try out the Scepter, because a new update, you got to try out new shit. Unfortunately, there's no tan option for it, but that's okay. We'll make do. Yeah, okay. I like that much better. And you can kind of zoom out and zoom in. Okay. Let me grab some stuff and let's go raid a place. There's also, okay, so there's a stealth bar, or I think a completion bar, and then there's also a fear bar. And the fear bar is how close the enemies are to like radioing in. So I do want to see what that looks like. First I'm going to take out the sniper though. Okay. Okay. So the fear bar adjusts, because I thought it would be like a fixed quote-unquote rate, but it's not. It's kind of like it adapts. It adapts to what happens in the game. Also, I believe this is a new running animation. I could be wrong. Not really a fan of it, but whatever. Oh, hello. Okay, they also gave them new textures, which is kind of cool. Okay. See, as you can see, you watch the bar up there. The bar adapts to what happened. So he's gonna go over there and look at his buddy's body, and because, okay, you can also hide the bodies now, which I believe is putting them in body bags. Yeah. And apparently, they're not gonna notice giant trash bags, but I mean, it's a system that works, I guess. Let's hope it works at least. But I think it's also kind of cool. Okay. Yeah, I'm not really sure how I feel about the giant trash bags hanging around, and how people aren't gonna notice that, but okay. I mean, we'll go with it, I guess. And I'm gonna guess that stealth is probably much harder now. Okay. See, that's bad. Oh, they also highlight people who are going to call in. That's cool. I like that. There's also a bunch of new, like, animations for some of the NPCs. Like, they're gonna start sitting and things like that, which is cool. Actually, that's probably one of the cooler things about this update, is that they, like, sit now. Like, this guy was sitting when I killed him. That's kind of cool. I don't care who you are, that's a little cool. I think you could probably get away with not hiding too many bodies, but I think the ones like out in the streets and stuff, those are probably the ones that you want to hide. Also, I believe night vision, okay, they must have found a body. I believe night vision got a complete rework, and it's now not as grainy as it was. Night vision used to be super grainy, but I think now it's kind of just like here, which is cool, because that's something I wanted for a while too, is like non-grainy, I mean standby. What the fuck does that mean? Okay, I'm not really sure what standby means, but for some reason it's not going. Maybe you have to, like, I don't know. I'm not really sure what happened there, but anyway, the stealth now is much cooler because you can actually tell when they're actually about to do stuff, which in my opinion is great because, you know, you're not guessing all the time now. This is kind of the change. This isn't exactly the change that I wanted. Not exactly, but it's part of the change that I wanted. And it's good. It's a good step in direction. And I think if it stayed like this and stealth stays somewhat simple, then this could be perfect. And I just took out 3 guys, and the fear factor, oh, there's the fear factor going on. Okay. See, now that goes down, which is good. Like, if you kill the highlighted people, they should go down. The fear thing should go down. This is obviously how it works. That guy was just literally just standing there, which is so cool. But again, there's now, like the fear bar helps. It does. So, that's good. That's really good. That's a really good step in the direction that I wanted to see it go in. Because now you can actually tell when things are about to get hairy, you know. And having that knowledge of when things are gonna get hairy, it's like not really realistic necessarily, but it's a lot more fun. I mean, like, this is a video game, guys. Like, we're playing an arcade video game in Roblox. Not everything is going to be the most realistic thing ever. Which I'm glad the devs have...
I'm so tired of standing around.
Bro, is that Nar? Come on. Nar, you did some cameos in this shit. That's sick. Okay. But they actually have voice on now, which is really cool.
Base, we're under attack. Multiple guns fired.
Okay. So, alright, that's cool. I mean, I got spotted, but, you know, that's just sometimes how it be. Which is okay. I mean, that's cool. It kind of gives us a new chance to look at some how raiding mechanics work. Okay. Now, I don't suggest trying to raid, because holy shit, that was a lot. Anyway, you guys get the gist of stealth and stuff. Okay, just some other minor detailing stuff. Now, Blackhawk Race Mission 5 has a different cover photo. It now has the 8.0 and the M249 saw on it, which is cool. And then also, we're going to check out another thing really quick that they changed in open world, which I think is actually kind of cool. They added it so that the cafeteria is usable and you can like get food and stuff in the mess hall in the FOB. So let's spawn here really quick, and then let's just run straight over here to the mess hall. You can actually now come here and get food supplies, which not really sure what you're going to do with it, but also some of you might have noticed that it's some of the same food from Zombies. If you guys played Zombies or know about the playtest or whatever, you guys know that these are all Zombies foods. So that's interesting. Also, this is now available. You can purchase sodas through the vending machine, which is cool. And I mean, again, there's Zombies specific stuff. They don't do anything for you. It's just kind of like cool stuff, you know. And they get rid of it as soon as you unspawn them. I really like the V320. I'm sorry for anyone who doesn't, but yeah. Alright, let's keep moving. We're gonna hop into PvP here in a minute and test out these new guns in PvP. Let me look at these handguards here. Is this the polymer? I don't even really know what the polymer is. None of them say. But I guess not, because they said that there's a new version of it. Maybe that's it. I don't know. All of these kind of look like they were already here. So let's just stick with the one that we normally have. I'll change that later. Let's go into PvP with these guns and see how well they perform, because I am actually very curious. Also, one last quick thing before we move on. The M1014 got a change, and I usually wouldn't talk about this, but it's now the correct barrel length, which is cool. And they didn't do anything else to it, which is good, because this gun does... Oh, they added a collapsible stock, which is kind of cool. I mean, that's okay. You know, this one is actually better, so not going to be using that, but just for you weirdos out there who run the M1014 and anything, you guys now have better stuff. Okay, let's test this out here. I also have to change this to the new V320. Okay, this thing kind of shreds. This thing actually low-key shreds. Yeah. Alright. This might be a new favorite PvP gun, dude. This thing fucking shreds people. Hello. Oh, he's using the M249. Oh, shit. I just got... Damn. Okay. The V320 is sick, so... I hate that you can't like edit your loadout in the middle of the thing, but what's my teammate doing, bro? Come on. It's basically another AS Val. So that's probably what it'll end up being just for PvP, is maybe the new goated gun. Oh my god. How does he run that fast with that gun? There's no way that thing's light. Okay, we're gonna have to find out how good this saw actually is. Bro. What are you doing? Okay. This kid is not good. I don't know why we're all dying to him. Okay. This kid's just running the V320. Yeah, I like how this gun shoots really fast, but it doesn't take a whole lot of time to go through your entire mag. That's also really good. I'm getting over first. Okay. He was laying down. I thought that was a dead body. Okay. Oh my god. Let's fucking go, dude. I will say that the VSS Venturez is so sick, by the way. It is like, dude, it might be a favorite new PvP gun. Not even an overstatement when I say that. Bro, there was nothing I could do there. Is he lagging or am I lagging? I can't know. That was a terrible call by me. Shit. The VSS Venturez is good. We know that. Let's check out the M249 saw. And then we'll probably end up ending this video. I can't imagine this thing is good in PvP. I'm sorry. I just can't. There's no way it's good. Oh, it actually slows you down when you shoot, which is another cool little feature. Okay, maybe the M249 saw isn't bad at PvP. I thought it was going to be awful, but it's actually not terrible. Bro. What am I? I'm at 2 and 2. I mean, the M249 saw, not really my gun, but it's not bad. It's actually kind of fun to use in PvP. I won't even lie. I don't know how this guy's using a magnification sight on this gun. That actually low-key kind of pisses me off. There's no way I would be able to run a magnification sight on this shit. Bitch. Do these guys all go over this way? My teammates always suck. Like, bro, get a kill. This guy's going 0-4. I didn't know we had Owen on our team, bro. Yup, that's right, baby. Bro, I can't see anything because of the muzzle flash, which is actually such a cool feature, but oh, that wasn't a dead body. Okay. Like, bro, kids who lay down in this game are such pussies. I'm sorry. If you lay down in PvP and act like a dead body, you're a bitch. Alright, well, I think that's all there is to this update. There's so much more, but if I went over everything, it would take way too long. So, I don't really know what else to put in. There's kind of just a bunch of audio stuff, a bunch of vehicle tweaks, the stealth update, obviously, you know, there's all that. Okay, you can throw glow sticks to make AI turn now, which is kind of cool. Again, there's a lot of new things that they added, so over time we're just gonna have to kind of play around with stuff. Oh, you can take enemies down now. I did not read about that. That's pretty much it. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to join my Discord and join the Platinum 5 Discord. That way you guys are up to date on what I'm doing and up to date on what the devs are doing. And yeah, I think that might be it for this update. So I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.